Hey, what's up, Matt's Garage? As you can tell by the title of this video, it's been a rough Monday night. Actually, it's been a rough couple of weeks, mechanically speaking. Let me give you an update of what I've been up to. So, I burned in that bedside here. You know, the post, and the rear bed stake. And I was about to do the other side, and I thought, you know what? I was having so much trouble with the doors, as you saw in the previous episode, and that was not solved. So, I went back to the original body, and leaving the bracing in place, added bracing that attached to the door pillar. I used the old hinges onto the door pillars and then welded those in and then cut the old bracing so it didn't move at all. The idea is that I can now transfer that bracing over to this new body, but in order to do that, I need to burn in that other bedside too, because the bracing really sits on the beds and then ties into the rear door pillars and then locates the front door posts. Great plan, right? So in the middle of all that, my daily driver is the Jeep TJ and the Chevy and the Scout. But the Jeep pretty much primarily is my daily driver. And it's got this wicked shutter in first and second. And I changed the clutch. I changed the transmission mount. I changed the motor mounts. I changed the rear main seal. I changed the valve cover gasket. Because the theory is that oil was dripping down onto the flywheel. I changed the O2 sensors. Then it was like, no, it's electrical. That's what the internet said. I'll do a whole episode on this, but I changed the O2 sensors. I changed the PCV valves. I changed cleaned the throttle body, idle air control, throttle position sensor. God, I hate computers. Anything else you can think of relating to sensors that control load and fuel and all that. Didn't fix it, ended up ordering another clutch that's like the stock TJ clutch. That's going to get here in the next couple days. So that's why I haven't been putting any episodes, because I've been working on my daily. Anyway, so in the Bronco, I did those things. And then, in order to get that bedside burned in, I have to take off the tailgate. So I did. And this is what I found. I was working on the tailgate. These rear tabs, the tabs that hold the levers, that catch the tailgate when it falls down, had ripped off both sides, so I welded those back on. And while I was doing that, I went and I hit it with a wire wheel, and I just started seeing pop, 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 pop. Most of this showed up, even though it was sandblasted, it really didn't show. You see that? Oh my God. Oh. And it goes on and on and on. Here's a good one. And so then I was like, dude, this is not good. This tailgate's like a $500 piece. What do my doors look like? So, needless to say, I'm a bit frustrated. Like, I have so many hours into this Bronco. I have so much money into this Bronco. And I'm like, do I really want to finish this job? Like, I still have a long way to go. And if I sold it right now, I couldn't get my money out of it, but I wouldn't be like that bad off. Plus, there's a value to my remaining time, right? So I'm just like, it's just one of those nights where I'm like, why am I doing this? So if any of you want a quarter done Bronco that's famous, let me know. What do you think? Like 14 grand? Rebuilt axles, 4-wheel disc, rebuilt power steering, all new body panels, except for the tailgate and doors and the hood. 411 gears. I've got a whole ton of parts. All my hardware is plated. I've got 6 sets of stock wheels that are worth something. 5 hubcaps. I've got the Ford Explorer 5.0 roller and the 4-speed automatic, overdrive automatic. I've got the original C4, Dana 20 transfer case torn apart. I don't know, what's that worth? You guys send me an offer. I'm freaking done with this thing.